I guess the sugary drinks tax is something that they've been talking about for a while, and it finally seems to be coming into play. I still need to, I guess, clarify the specifics of it, and to see like, okay, what exactly is deemed a sugary drink? Is that specified? Like, have they said, okay, it's 10 grams of sugar, 15 grams of sugar, 20 grams of sugar, 1 gram of sugar, those kind of stuff, like the specifics of it? I mean, yeah, they've been talking about it I think we were talking about it for
over a year now.
Started Tickers, which was like 2024.
So 2 years.
Every listed company that did it, we were like, hey, if the sugar drinks tax comes into play, this could impact them possibly.
Yeah, you guys can look back on some of those episodes. I remember we did it for Lasco Manufacturing. We did it for quite a few tickers, actually. We spoke about the sugary drinks tax.
Wisynco, all of them. I mean, almost everyone sells sugars in almost everything. So,
yeah. So my understanding for the sugary drinks tax, and I just thought it was interesting because of how it was rolled out. So it's like the or the sweetened beverage tax. I would call it sugary drinks tax, right? The original plan was to tax every single milliliter of sugary drink the same way. So let's say, give you an argument, say it was like 2 cents per milliliter. So whether the drink actually had a lot of sugar or a little bit of sugar, they would be taxed the same amount. But what changed is the government actually switched to taxing based on how much sugar is.
Wait, where is that? Where can I read that?
In the drink. I'm gonna have to find that. I don't even know where I'd find that now. These are just in some of my notes. So this was probably from, like, I think JIS and some of the documents.
It up in the meantime.
Yeah, so the government actually switched to taxing based on how much sugar is actually in the drink. So what they're doing now, it's 22 cents per gram of added sugar, effective May 1, 2026. So it's pushed from April 1.
Added sugar. So if it has sugar based in it, if it not...
Yeah.
Okay. Can you put that into context? Like, how much is what's that popular, like, at Cranberry WATA?
Yeah, I think Cranberry WATA has 36 grams of sugar. Don't quote me on that. I don't know how I pulled that out, but I know it's at least 30
35,
grams.
close enough.
36, close enough.
I'm looking on the screen. I see includes 35 grams of added sugars, and it says the total sugar is 35, so they add all the sugar to it. So, and you're saying how much? 0.22?
0.22 cents per gram of added sugar.
So then that would be 7.7, so $8 more. So round it up to 10. So how much is our Cranberry WATA now?
Great question. I don't buy sugary drinks.
It's
likely
it's
probably over $100.
Yeah, I guess we're not really sugar lovers here on the Limitless
I
podcast.
love sugar. I just try not to drink sugary drinks, but I have a whole bag of chocolates from Career Day. Slight tangent, but I spoke at a high school's Career Day, and the way I always get kids to cooperate is just bring in candy. So I have a ton of chocolate left, actually, so I've been going through it, which I need to give away. But yeah,
I'm looking online. So, this is High-Low's website, but High-Low's. This is saying, so the
High-Low's
three.
Grace.
Let me see. So a 600 ml is 600. This is water. This is water cranberry water. Bills. Yeah, Bills 37. So then they'd probably raise it. Interesting. So how much is the price? How much do you think the price could raise by then? 120? I don't know how the maths.
I don't know. But I prefer this model than the previous model because
what was the previous model? Sorry.
The previous one was, I think they taxed every milliliter of sugar you drink the same way, and it was 2 cents per milliliter. Yeah, so it's based on the
So if
size
I
of the
had
drink.
50 grams and I had 10 grams, it wouldn't matter?
It wouldn't matter. It's a sugary drink.
Oh. But then how
Yeah,
does
it's
that?
just tax based on volume.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
it makes sense because the new system would reward companies that make lower
Hmm.
sugar drinks, lower
That's
sugar content
interesting. I wonder why
drinks.
they even what was the I wonder what the rationale was for proposing the first type.
I don't know, man.
One of the things I should look at is, are there any studies, like, like economists and those stuff will love to study these kind of things, like, are there studies, or it's like, hey, similar countries or just other countries that implemented the sugar drinks tax, and then I'm saying, like, some of them would have done it this way, some of them would have done it that way. Is there a way
Mm-hmm.
that tends to work out best in terms of, well, it depends, I guess depends what you call best.
True.
More money for the country, or is it reduction in the consumption of the sugary drinks? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on which
And that
side of
has the coin. Yeah, you're on. Because for us, we're on both sides. Like you can think of it as us as investors buying into these companies, where the margins could be squeezed a lot in these manufacturing companies. Like think of a company like Wisynco that has a lot of, beverages. They have a whole beverage line, with added sugar in a lot of them too. So some of their margins could be squeezed. But then you think of it from a health standpoint, like this tax makes sense and it's actually better. Like this sugar content redesign is actually a better health policy, um and prevents certain diseases in the future, can prevent maybe diabetes formation earlier, or hypertension and things like that. So it's actually, or obesity. So I think it's a good move, to be honest. I don't really, how they taxed cigarettes, are the same thing. It's the same thing for me. It's like it's good. It has its pros and cons, but the pros to me outweigh the cons as a doctor. So hey, I'm all for it.